Hello, Alien Gaming here. In the next couple of videos I'm going to be releasing today, which will be Friday, I'm going to be making a premium guide for this 12th anniversary special they're doing. So I will go through each category from tanks to helicopters to planes to boats, and I will be going through showing you which ones will be the best tank, plane, or whatever bang for your buck, basically. But before you should buy any or tank or airplane or boat in this game, I would highly recommend getting a premium account because it's all 50% off. So premium account tanks, yes, are very good, but they do earn you more. But premium account is the way to go before you buy anything off tanks or planes or whatever. So premium account is a must-have before you buy any tank from any tech tree. So yes, that's what I would recommend before anything. But in this video, we will be going through tanks. The next one will be aeroplanes. The next one will be boats, maybe combined with helicopters. I'm not too sure yet. Depends how long these videos will be. But it will probably be quite long for the tanks because there's a lot of tanks and probably a long video for planes. So sit back, kick back, have a cup of tea. Because I'm going to need it for this. So let's kick off with America. And America have a lot of choices. I will ignore rank 1. Rank 1 is probably, but rank 2, I would go, if you want to go for rank 2, but I probably won't recommend getting anything from rank 2. Rank 3 and above is the way to go because you can do all your dailies with any of those. But there is one exception to the rule, which is the M4A5 Ram 2. This little thing is a nice little tank at rank 2. Yes, it's rank 2, not rank 3. But this thing is a little menace because the armor is a bit of a absolute wacky mess. And you'd be very surprised at how long this survives. And also, this is rank 2. This has a smoke screen. You know, the one that all the top tier tanks have, where you drive along, you push H or G or whatever one you have it on, and it just creates a smoke screen behind you. Yeah, at rank 2. So this is a very unique little tank from Canada. That's one exception to the rule, but rank 3, which tank should we go for? I would recommend, well, the T-14 is not too bad. 47 is a bit of a tricky situation because it doesn't have a lineup, but you can take it to 5.0 with the M6s or the M4A1s or any of those. 47, but 5.0 is not a bad little tank. It's not as good as it used to be because everyone knows where the rig point is, but it's still not a bad little grinder. Or not that sort of grinder, get your head out the gutter. Or the M18 Black Cat is also a good option. It's got a good gun and it's a speedy boy, but it's a very open top, but it can do a lot of things that heavies cannot do. The King Cobra is basically a jumbo at 5.7. Yeah, it's basically, there it is. It's basically the jumbo, but a premium version, basically. But it's not a bad little shout. You can take out with 5.7 with the normal jumbo or the E1s, but it's not too bad. Rank 4, you got the Super Hellcat. That's gonna be a nice little tank to get. Is basically a 90mm Hellcat. So yeah, it's just a Hellcat with a bigger boy gun. So it's a pretty good little tank, I would say. So yes, I think that Super Hellcat is a good little shout. The T-28, Now this is yeah, I would avoid this thing because it's slow. Yeah, so you're going, oh, you don't own any of these, but I've played the game long enough to know what tanks are like. The Hellcat with the normal gun plays very well. It's basically the same for the Hellcat. It's the same thing but with a bigger gun. The T28 is a smaller version of the T95, and the T95 is a slow boy. So yeah, buy that one at your own risk. The T20, on the other hand, is a very interesting vehicle because it's only 2,000 Golden Eagles, which is a lot more cheaper than all these other ones around it. And this has the only reason why it is so cheap because of the gun. It's got a 76mm cannon, so it's not gonna pack a punch like the Super Hellcat, but this has stabilizers, which is very interesting and very unique. So yeah, I would probably give this a little go, or I think I would go for the Hellcat, but oh, hang on. Oh, but the Hellcat gives you more research rewards, but the T20 gives you a bit more in Silver Lions, but it's only a small difference. The M26 T29 is basically a Persian with rockets strapped to the side of the vehicle. Basically, as you can see, it's a Persian with rockets attached, and these rockets are dreadful. But if they're not the best at all. These are the same sort of rockets you would find on the Calliope. That's one tank I do not recommend either, because it's so expensive. Even at half price, the Calliope is too expensive in my mind. The M36 Patton, or the M6 Tiger, is a nice little tank at 770. I mean, I own this, and it's not a bad little tank. It's quite nice. You do get the heat rounds, which is 305, or you do have the M82 shot, which is also not a bad little round. So yeah, it's not a bad little medium tank. But oh my, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, the T29 is a must-have at rank 7.0 battle rating, rank 4. This thing is fun. Yes, the reload time is a bit naff. Well, but you can get it down to 12.5 with a top crew. But even then, this is a fun little heavy tank. Oh, if you want to get anything out of the American Tech Tree, the T29 is a must-have. Let's go to rank 5. There's not many tanks here at rank 5. The T114 is also which is a very good little medium light tank, 7.7, which you can run along with the T29, but you'd be taking it up a tier. But this thing is fun as well, with a good anti-tank grenade with 433 penetration, which is also good, and also has a racky little auto-loading system, which is also very interesting and quite fun. I love this little thing. And also, it's is it floatable? I think it can float. It's been a while since I've been anywhere near the water, but I think it does, but I could be wrong. But yeah, this is a good little pickup too. A 7.7. The TE. Oh god, there's so many letters and names on America. T54E2 is, I would avoid this. It's not the best. The reload time is, well, you can get down to 10 seconds, but I would avoid this one. It's the big old cupola on top is a big shoot me place. Everyone goes, oh look, there's a cupola, shoot it. They're like, ah yes, shoot it. So yeah, it's not the best. But the T54E1 on the other hand, oh boy, this thing is ridiculous at this rank. 8.0, yes, it doesn't have a great lineup, but it can have a not bad lineup. Can take the M60 or the M103 or the T29 or the T114 T34 as a little backup for it. It's not a bad lineup. It's not many. Oh, you can take the XM800T with it along with you, if you so wish. But the T54E1 is a absolute menace. It's got Heat SF with a 380, or you got your solid shot, which is pretty good. Oh, I mean pretty good. It can pen up to 434, but it doesn't have that much HE because there's a APTS, or Sabo as many people call it. But this is very unique because it has a auto-loading system, like you would find on French vehicles, which has 9 shots, which is ridiculous. And it's 5 seconds. 5 seconds between each shot until you have to reload that whole barrel, which is like 9 rounds. 9, yes. So you get 9 rounds at 5 seconds each, then you have to wait for a reload. But that is negligible. But 5 second reload, this is just... Oh, it's an absolute menace at 80. Let's move along. Yeah... well, the pack premiums are not on sale. It's just the Golden Eagles. The XM1 might be not a bad little tank, be honest with you, but I don't have many tanks at high BR in America because I just don't find them that interesting for me. Yes, a lot of people are going, how dare you insult America? I'm not insulting America. It's just not for me. There are other tanks that I would rather play instead. But you got the M112G8 Wolfpack at 10.3 in rank 7. Yeah, rank 7. I don't know how this plays, but I've played against it on many occasions, and this can do very well. 7.5 second reload because it has a auto-loading system with 8 pieces. And also, this is very survivable because it has one of these very fancy turrets where there's no one in the turret. The crew sits underneath the gun, basically. So you can get hit quite often and not lose crew because the turret is, it's basically just a gun. So yeah, the Wolfpack, Wolfpack is more easier to say. It's not bad. It's pretty good at 10.3. It can be quite survivable. So yeah, that's not a bad shout for the American higher ranks. You do have the M1 KVT or the Clickbait, which is just, yeah, I will not talk about them because they're pack premiums. It's come in the pack, which those packs will come along after the Golden Eagle sales normally. So yeah, I don't have these because I just don't find them fascinating. But anyway, let's go to Germany. Let's ignore... Ooh, do I want to ignore the lower ranks? There are some interesting rank runs in Germany, but like I said, rank 1 or 2 are... avoid them. Unless you really want to get something. Oh, okay, tell you what. One tank in rank 2 I will keep put in as a little wild card is the Panzer Storff C1, which is the baby tiger, as I always call it. You can get it as a interesting 50mm pack 38 cannon, and it's not a bad little thing. There's the armor on this. Oh, the armor is what saves it. It's like a little tiger at rank 2, and also it's a scout, so it's fun. So there's one of the rank 2s I would recommend if that's on sale. It should be on sale. Rank 3 for Germany is absolutely packed full of tanks you should get. The Churchill's not a bad little tank for heavy tank. I mean, heavy little tank, but yeah, the Churchill is a not bad little shout out. 4.0, 4.0 or full 3 for Germany is absolutely stacked of good tanks. Like the T34 747 is also a very good shout at rank 3, 4.3. This thing is actually quite good. In some cases, quite powerful. 4.3 is basically a captured T34. well, it's a T, you know, from Russia. So yeah, this is a good tank to buy, in my opinion. You got the Broom Bear, also a 4-3 with the, you know, 150 mil howitzer. This, this can be good in certain scenarios, but it's kind of hit or miss. Literally hit or miss. So I can't recommend this. But yes, I do own it because it's a bit of a meme. This is a meme vehicle. If you like your meme vehicles, this is definitely a good one to meme people with. But can't recommend that one too much. But the KV-1C, which is a KV-1 but with a bigger gun at 5.0 rank 3, this thing is good at 5.3. 5.0, sorry. Why did I say 5.3? God, my brain. But yeah, this thing is a machine and a half at 5.0 with a 75mm cannon with a pretty good ACPR round. This thing is really good, and you can grind out most of texture with that, and also pretty good reward bonuses too as well, which is a little bit less than the Boom Bar, but the Boom Bar gets a bit more because, you know, don't do as well. But 5.0, that's a definite. The the Tiger P, as I would call it, 5.7. It's okay in certain scenarios. The reverse speed on this is pretty quick, but yeah, I don't think I can recommend this. But some people will like this, and no, it can do well. But that big shoot me cupola on top will get you killed on many occasions or damaged. But the armor is alright, but those those angled sides are a weak spot, so many people go for that, and it's a bit of a The Jagdpanzer G1, this is a command variant of a Jagdpanzer, and I love these things. I absolutely love these Jagdpanzers. The normal one in the tech tree is also really good. You can get the reload down to 7.5 seconds, and also it's an 88mm cannon. So yeah, I actually like this thing. Yes, I do not own it, but it's because I normally play the tech tree version. But yeah, this is not a bad little shout. But on the other hand, the Tiger II SLA 16 is a must-have. This is no ordinary Tiger II. This is a slightly better one. This has a 750 horsepower engine. Oh, so it's a bit more power under the hood. Yes, you have your standard 88mm cannon like you find on any Tiger IIs, but this has a better engine, and yeah, this is really good. I love this. No, I am not a wereaboo. Anyway, but the Tiger II SLA is a must-have at 6.7. The 6.7 lineup for Germany is an absolute menace and a half. You got the normal, the M41. You got the normal Tiger II. You got this thing. You got the Ferdinand. You got the Yak Tiger. So yeah, the Tiger II SLA 16 is a must-have at 6.7. Elephant is a battle pass, so you can't get that. Oh, you got the RU251 at 7.3. This used to be really good. It was a lower rank, I believe. It's got a 90mm cannon, which can fire Heat FS 320, but it's kind of in its tricky situation now at 7.3. There's only take you can take it with is a Weasel at 7.3. So yeah, it doesn't have a lineup as it used to be. Oh, it never really had a good lineup. Well, you could take that with the M47, but which is more higher rank, but it's in a very tricky scenario with the M46G. These two are very. You can get these two and take out the Weasel with the Kugelblitz, but you don't have anything else unless you take one of the more lower vehicles to take up. So yeah, these two tanks are alright, but they're in a bit of a tricky scenario where they don't have a proper lineup. The Terms 2-3 is a pack, so the TAM 2 IP is an absolute must-have at 9.3 with the Leopard A1. Don't know why it's called A1, but this has got an L44 cannon, which is an absolute beast. So the TAM2 and the Leopard L44, these are a must-have because they really work very well together. Especially the TAM2 is an absolute menace at 9.3 at rank 6. So yeah, this and the Leopard L44, these two are an absolute powerhouse at 9.3. You're going to take out the Gepard or the standard Leopards. So yeah, these two are a good two to get at this rank. You got the Leopard 2 Battalion, but that's a pack. I know you got the other one, it's also a pack. So I can't talk about packs because they're not on sale. I'm just focusing on the Golden Eagle ones. Let's go to Russia. Let's skip rank 1 as I normally do. There are only one interesting one is the T-35, but that's quite expensive. Even at half price, it's still a bit of a. The Su-57 is not bad. So yeah, let's just skip rank 1 for now. Rank 2, on the other hand, rank 2 for Russia have quite a few interesting tanks to get. The SMK is, the SMK is just the SMK. A 3.7 rank 2. This thing can, this can do some powerhousing, and also very hard to kill. The T1 T26, the T1 26 is also a beefy T50, so that's not bad for rank 2. Yes, I said rank 2 should be avoided, but there's so many good little tanks in rank 2 for Russia, like the T126 and the SMK are not bad little vehicles. Rank 3 for Russia is also very this is the KV1. This is an absolute must buy. I'm being quiet because if I say it too loudly, Russia might move this. But yeah, there's the KV1E is a must-have if that's on sale. If this is on sale, get this immediately. This is an absolute menace. The T-34 57 at 4.7 is also not bad. It's got a 57mm cannon, so it's a bit more of a better tank. The 4.7 lineup is also very good because you got the standard one, you got the KV1. You got all these other little tanks. So I say 4.7 for Russia is also pretty good. And so is 4.0 or 4.3 is also pretty good. The M42A2, which is basically a EZ8 for Russia. This is also not a bad little shout. American M4s are pretty good with the gun. It has a stabilizer, so yeah, this is a very good little pickup. The Su-100Y, on the other hand, is a absolute glass cannon and a half. As it has, talking of cannons, has a 130mm cannon on it, which is an absolute crazy thing. Which has semi-armor piercing capped ballistic cap shells. 200, over 200 pen on that thing. Whew. It does have HE, but HE is not the best. So yeah, this is an absolute glass cannon. It does not have any armor. There's 60mm, but even then, any tank at this rank can pen it and kill you pretty easily. So this is a glass cannon and a bit of a meme, so that's up to you. The KV-266 is a KV-2 with a different cannon. It has a CIS 107 cannon with a pretty good round, but the reload time is, you can get that down to 16 seconds ish. But yeah, it's basically a KV-2 with a different gun. So yeah, it still has its big weak point underneath the gun. So it's alright. KV 122 at rank 4 is avoid at all costs. It's a yes, it has okay armor, but the cannon. Oh, you gotta be there for a while to reload the bugger. Yes, it can pen very well. 205, but it doesn't. Yeah, so yeah, but the reload time is just nope. The SU-122P is a probably another. Yeah, it's based. Oh, it's got a better reload than the KB122, even though it's exactly. Oh, that's a T. Oh, okay, slightly different gun, but it's still a 122, but it's slightly different. But the reload time on this might be an interesting pickup, but I still wouldn't recommend it unless you like the SU series. So yeah, the T44 122 is a do not buy. It's another medium tank with a big cannon and a very long reload. So yeah, I cannot recommend this one. But the SU 222 I might recommend because that's not a bad reload time and not a bad gun. The T34 100 on the other hand is also a very good little tank. 11-second reload and the 100mm cannon on this is also very good. You can get up to 232 pen on that thing, so there's a not a bad tank at 6.3. So I think I would go for this out of these ones. Maybe the SU 122, maybe, but the T34 100 is a must-have at 6.3, and 6.3 for Russia is a bloody good lineup. Let's go to rank 5, and of course we have to talk about the elephant in the room, which is the IS-6. This is rank 5, 7.7, and this is still an absolute menace. Yes, the reload time is a bit but you can get it down to 15 seconds with a top crew, but this is an absolute menace. It still is, still was, always will be. The IS-6 is just a beast. Let's move along. Got the Object 120, but that's a premium pack, so I can't talk about that one. The TO55, it's a T-Series 55, T55, I would say. Yes, it is a T55. With the normal 100mm cannon, it can fire Heat FS and Sabos and your normal ACPR rounds. But this is a very unique T55, I mean. This has a flamethrower, which is, yeah, we got 800 liquid, or round, or ammo, as they'd say. So, yeah, 800, it's basically T55 with a flamethrower, which is napalm. So you can use that against open roof, but I can't recommend that at all. T55A1, I think that's a pack. I think this, the 2S38, I believe, is a Golden Eagle, I believe. And if so, this is a must-have at all costs. Yes, it's 10.3. This 10.3 for Russia is packed of bloody good tanks at this rank. Rank 7. The 2S38. This is an absolute menace. Even after the nerf, it's still an absolute menace. And can be quite fun. So yeah, I would recommend this. The other tank I will recommend is the T80UD. Hang on. The T80UD, rank 7 at 10.3, which you can run along with the 2S38. This is a T80, a variation of a T80, with the 125mm gun with the APFDS rounds. And also you can fire anti-tank guided missiles out of this thing as well, which is also pretty interesting. 700 pen, which is also a lot more than these, but whew, I'd sometimes take a few of those. But yeah, the TU and the 2S38 are two must-haves at 10.3 for Russia, which you can run alongside with the BMP M2 or any of these standard T series or the normal runs. So yeah, 10.3 for Russia is packed of really good tanks. We will swiftly move on to Britain. Oh, my tea's getting cold. Ugh. The tea's getting cold because it's taking a while. But this is going to be a long video because there's so many tanks to go through. Rank 2 for Britain. It's not many good ones. The Crusader Saint. I think that's a part of a starter kit, I believe. So that might be interesting when that comes along. Or when they... Yeah, I think the Saint is not a bad one. So I will skip that to and go to rank 3. The Sherman is basically a Firefly, it's basically a Firefly. Yeah. 4.7 for Britain is interesting because you got the standard one, you got the Avenger, which let's not talk about the Avengers because it's not the best. Then you got the Concept 3, which is also really good. You can take that up to 4.7 pretty easily, and it still does very well. So 4.7 for Britain is not that bad. And you can also take the Churchill, which is got a lot of armor, but slow as heck. Then you got the AC Mark IV, which is Australian. Yes, with a 76 pounder gun. This is also not that bad. 5.3 for Britain is also not. It's not terrible, but there's not much at 5.3 you can go with this one. So I don't think I can recommend this one. So let's go up to rank 4. You got the Centurion Action X. So yes, I will be recommending this. And yes, I'm not biased at all. 7.7 for Britain is packed of a good lineup for 7.7. You got the Centurion, then you got the normal Centurion, then you got these crazy things. So yeah, 7.7 for Britain is also good because you can bring along the Centurion Mark V Avery, which is a bit of a mean vehicle. Yes, you can do okay, but yeah, it's a hit and miss. So I don't think I can recommend this one unless you want a bit of a meme vehicle. Yes, it's a bit of a meme, but yeah. I would probably go for the Centurion Action X or the Centurion... No, that's a Battle Pass. Damn it. So the Mark V 1, that's the Battle Pass, so I can't recommend that one, unfortunately, because it's part of that's a Battle Pass. So the Action X, and probably go with the AVRE as a backup, I guess, but yeah. For rank 6, you got the Khalid, which is basically a chieftain. I'm not sure which one would that be. It might be a Mark 3 or 5, I think. It's not Mark 10, is it? Is it 10? Yeah, one of the chieftains. It's basically a chieftain, but given to Jordan. So yeah, the Khalid is an interesting vehicle at 9.3, which is 9.3 for Britain. There's a few things for 9.3 for Britain. So yeah, it's not a bad lineup. Then you got the Roy Cat of 9.7, which can do well. So yeah, but it's that. The Challenger DS, I think that's a pack premium, I believe. So, yes, it can do very well. DS is a pack, I believe. You got its Challenger 2 TSTES at 11.7. I don't know how these up high rank challenges will do, but if you want to do high rank for Britain, this is probably the only choice you have, because Britain does not have many tanks at high ranking, unfortunately. But you got the DS, which you can have a pretty good lineup for 10.7, 11.7. There's only 2 tanks you can take, unless you up tier it to 12.0. Well, you might as well take up to 12 because there's not many vehicles, unfortunately. So yeah, let's go to Japan quickly because I know this is going to be long. Avoid rank 1, avoid rank 2. The Chi is not bad. But rank 3 for Japan, you got the Chi 2, which is an absolute must-have at 4-3. You don't have much of a lineup, unfortunately, but it still is an amazing tank at 4-3 with the 75mm cannon, which is amazing because you got 151 pen with the APHE rounds, which is also pretty good. So yeah, that's a must-have at rank 3. Rank 4, don't have much apart from the Hori prototype. It's a Hori, but it's a prototype version, so it's not as good as the production version. But it's not a bad little vehicle. It got a 105mm cannon with APHE rounds with 205. But it's got a lot of TNT, so yeah, it's not a bad vehicle. 6767, you can have not a bad lineup for 67, to be honest with you. Because you got the Type 75, or you got the 2 Type 61, or the STA, the Bulldog, the American Bulldog. So you got the Type 60, the normal, the Royal, Recordless Cannon ones is good. That one is terrible. But yeah, that's not a bad little pickup. A Type 75, rank 5, avoid. Yes, I do own it, but avoid. Yes, avoid. Shamefully avoid. Rank 6, you got the Type 74 G, which is a variation of a normal 74. It's the G version. You got the E and F in the tech tree, but this is the G version with a 105mm cannon with Type 93 rounds, which are pretty good for its rank at 9.3. 9.3 for Japan is not bad lineup, be honest with you. You got the Type 93, you got the Type 16, you got the 2 normal ones, and you got these little Type 87 or the 90, which are not a bad lineup for 9.3 for Japan, be honest with you. Type 16, which is also, yes, there's a pack. So yeah, I can't really talk about that. So there's not many. It's got less options than Britain because Japan don't have that many, unfortunately. But yeah, that's the only one you can get for the rank 4 in Japan, unfortunately. But 9.3 for Japan is not a bad lineup. Let's swiftly move on to China. The only tank in rank 2 I will recommend, which is the M4A1, the 1st Battalion PGT, which is a Sherman, but yeah, it's got a very cute little skin because it makes it look like a kitty cat. Yes, I'm not a furry, but rank 2 3.7 is pretty good for China because they basically got a lot of American stuff. There's only one rank 3 for China, which is the Bulldog, which is a Bulldog with a interesting skin added onto it. So it's basically a Bulldog. So if you like Bulldogs, it's not a bad little pickup, but 5.3. There's a few you can take. Oh, actually quite a few actually. You can take along with it. So yeah, 5.3 is not a bad lineup. That's a battle pass. The T80 T3485 number 215 is not a bad little pickup for 5.7, sorry, which you can run along with the normal Tech Tree versions. So, or you can take it up to 6.0 with the Hellcat. So that's not a bad lineup. Then you got the IS2 number 402, which is a IS2, which is not a bad little heavy tank, but the reload time is a bit naff, so buy with caution. Then at rank 5, you got the ZTZ 59A, which is basically a T-series variant of vehicle. T54, T55, maybe T60, maybe. I'm not completely sure because there's so many of those buggers. There's a 100mm cannon which can fire Heat FS sabers or the normal APCBR ones. So so it's basically a T55 or something like similar. 880, it's got a pretty good lineup you can take it with, so it's not a bad rank 5. Rank 6, you have the WMA 301 light tank. This is a very interesting tank at 90. I would recommend this. It's got a pretty powerful gun with APFDS's rounds, or you got your rockets, or normal rounds. But yeah, the APDS and the rockets are. Whew, this thing is dangerous at 90. 90 for China is crazy because you got all these. You got the normal one. You got the variations of the W series, basically T series tanks, but you got the M60. So yeah, 90 for China is crazy. Then you got the T69-2G, which is a interesting vehicle. At 90, it's not a bad little pickup, which you can take alongside with the WMA. So these two are not a bad little lineup for 90. For China is also looking very juicy. Let's quickly move on to Italy. Ranked, then couple of the only recommendation for rank 2, I would probably go to Solaro, which is not bad at 2.7. 2.7 is not a bad lineup for it. So that's one recommendation. Rank 3, 2 recommendations I will have is the Sherman rank 3, 3.7, and also the Panzer 4G. These two are 3.7, or you can take them up to 4.0 if you want to. So with the Turan 3, these are extremely good at their rank. So I would recommend both of these things if you can afford it. Rank 4, the Tigris or the Tiger 6.0 for Italy is now on sale this time. Last time it wasn't because it was newly added. Any new tanks that get added do not get put on sale until they're a bit more along down the line. So the Tigris, as it's been called here, is on sale now for 2,480. So if you like your Tigers, which I kind of do, I would say pick this up because 6.0 is also a very good lineup for Italy with the M18. Got the Leopard 40-70, which is also bloody good. You got the R3, which is just ridiculous even at 6.0. Got the Sofitel. So 6.0 for Italy is looking spicy as heck. You got the M26, which is basically a Persian. It's alright. It's just another Persian, copy and paste. So if you like Persians, go for it. Then you have your M60A1, which is interesting, but it's still got its massive rig point at the top with its big, huge cupola. M60s do okay, but they kind of get screwed. But the reload time on it is not that terrible. It's a bit of an tank, basically. So the M60 is a bit of a meh. I think the OF40, not sure if it's a pack or Golden Eagles. I'm not too sure. If it's Golden Eagles or a pack, if it's both or one of those, I would still recommend this as a really good 9.3 tank, which you can bring your Leopards or your Seraros or your T72. So you got a good lineup for 9.3 for Italy. Excuse me. I think my tea's gone cold now. It has. Let's quickly move on to France. Ugh, cold tea. The only tank there's 2 tanks in rank 2 I will recommend, which is the B1 tier, which is a heavy tank, but it's at 2.7 for France. Is a menace at 2.7 because it just is. It's got 2 bloody interesting cannons. Got the 47 and the 75 in the hull. So yeah, this is an absolute menace and very hard to kill. The other rank 2 I'll recommend in France will be the AMX 13 M24. It's basically an AMX chassis with an M24 Chaffee turret stuck on top of it. This is very good for its rank and very fun. There's only one rank 3 for France. I don't know if there's hidden ones, but this is the only one I can see, which is the M41 A1 FL10, which is a Sherman with one of these AMX turrets racked on the top of it, and this thing is fun at 5.0. 5.0 for France is actually pretty good. We've got the DCA 40, the SAR 50, or we've got the AMX 13 with the FL 11. So yeah, this is a fun tank at 5.0. It's an auto-loading menace with 12 rounds, and it can reload at 5 seconds. So this is like a smaller version of that American heavy tank, but yeah, this is a medium tank, basically because it's a Sherman. Where it's a cast hull Sherman, so it's the more interesting version of the Sherman. But yeah, this thing is bloody good at 5.0. Rank 4 for France. There's not many. You got the Panther. This is a Panther D or G, or one of the Panthers is a Panther variant. So if you like your Panthers in Germany, then pick this up if you like your Panthers. This is just a Panther that got captured by France. So yeah, if you like your Panthers, go for it. Then you got the AMX 13 SS11. This is a AMX with 4 rockets strapped to it. And these rockets are 600, but the only downside is you will have to guide these manually. Yes, manually, not guided at all. Yes, they're guided by you, but not by any systems on board, unfortunately. So these rockets can do well if you're bloody good at aiming the buggers. So yeah, it's an interesting vehicle. So 6.7. That's kind of hard to recommend, to be honest with you. It's interesting because you don't get any rockets on the normal AMX. It's just it's kind of a maybe one. But rank 5 for France, on the other hand, is, I think the Smo SM, I believe, is a pack. If it is a pack, then get that when that's on sale. The AMX 30. It's not the best. It's got a good cannon, but it's not stabilized, unfortunately. Yeah, it's not stabilized. It's a 105. And you get a heat round. Yeah, it's... I cannot recommend this one. It's terrible. It's not stabilized at 8.0. Yeah. So yeah, I would skip that. Rank 6, you got the AMX Super. This one I can recommend. It's got the 105 rounds. Cannon, I mean. With an okay round, but I didn't get anything more powerful than the most updates. I think this got forgotten about. It's an okay round. So 9.3 for France is a okay lineup, but it's not the best. Then you got the VBC12, which is also not. It's okay. It for France, it's just okay. It's not the best. This is France for it. This has a 30mm Bushmaster, but the Bushmaster cannon only has these, which is 116. But it's just it's kind of underwhelming, the France. That's a squadron vehicle. So yeah, France. Sweden is also a bit of a mixed match of crazy tanks. Rank 3. Ooh. Rank 3 for Sweden is... Oh, you got this... I don't... The Saab 2012-48. I do not know if this is on for sale. If this is on for sale, buy this. Because this thing, rank 3, 3.7 is... Oh, crazy. Yes, it's open top, but it's a auto-loading menace. As you can see, it has a 6-shot auto-loading with a 1.2 second reload. So you can fire things pretty quickly, and yes, it has 6. But, so yeah, 6 rounds at 1.2 seconds. So yeah, this thing is crazy. And the gun is also 93, so it's an okay penning round. So yeah, and the Sherman 3-4 is also another tank I will recommend for rank 3. These two are a powerhouse and a half combination. So yes, these two for definite. That's a battle pass, so there's nothing in rank 4. Rank 5, you have a Centurion, which is the Strav 81, as in basically a Centurion with 3 rockets strapped to the side, and these rockets are like the ones you would find on the SDM France tank, the AMX. So these are like you would find on there, so you have to guide these by yourself. So they're a bit naff, and you only get 3 of them. So yeah, it's basically a Centurion with some rockets. If you like using Centurions, then yeah, you could do. So yeah, the Vidar is a pack. Then you Stritzvan 103. Oh, I don't know if this is gold or a pack. This thing, I'm kind of on the fence to recommend this to you or not. This is very unique. It has a very unique mechanic where you have to use hull aiming because the gun cannot move unless you move the tank itself. So this is very interesting and very unique gameplay. It has a 4-second reload, so it's pretty good. The gun on this is also not bad. Got the APTS rounds, which can pen pretty well. You can have HESH rounds, and you got your smoke, and you got your HE. So yeah, it's okay, but if you're new to the game and you haven't used tanks with hull aiming, you could use this as a practice, and help you grind out, Sweden. So it's a very unique game with unique styles, but there's not many maps where you can use this properly, unfortunately. In city maps, this will struggle, but when you get those juicy maps where it's wide open, then you can do very well. But it's a hit and miss, so I would put this on the maybe pile of recommendations. So yeah, the Swiss 113 is interesting, but then you got the Leopards. A Leopard 1 A5 is an A5 variant, so it's a very good little Leopard. So yeah, I could recommend this. Line 3 for Sweden. You got your is not a bad lineup. You got the CVs, and you got the Spitfire, and you got a T-72 for some reason. Oh yeah, because they kind of commented in. The CV9035 is not on sale this time because that's brand new. So you might have, if you want to get this, wait for the next sale. I would probably recommend this one over this because I think this will be a lot more interesting than the Leopard because it's different. Yes, I've got way more better rounds than that French boy. So this is way more interesting than this, I would say, because it's from is that Norway? Yeah, it's from Norway, I believe. Then there's no more gold ones after that. Then you got your two. Oh, the CV90-105 is a must-have for pack premiums. Anyway, let's move on to Israel. There's not many for Israel. I will quickly go through them. They're naff. pretty much all. Israel gets just lots of copy and paste basically. Got the Megak 3 ERA one. It's a Megak 3, which is just what you can get in the Tech 3. It's just a variation of one. So it's Israel doesn't have many good ones at all. You got the shot Dalkalat, which is a Centurion. So as you can see, it's just like they get a lot of hand-me-downs. Megak 3D. I do not think that's on sale anymore. So yeah. Then you got that one, the Ra Chagall was his pack. So yeah, Israel doesn't get many good tanks. So that has been the tank premium prying guard. There are many tanks on here I did not say or recommend because I've either played them or fighting against them and they haven't fared very well. But there's a lot of tanks on here I have recommended them. Hopefully that will help you choose what tanks to choose. Next time I will be looking at the aeroplanes. So make sure you like, comment and subscribe. That will help you know when I upload next. Subscribing will let you know that. It doesn't cost anything and it helps me out by pushing these videos out into the YouTube algorithm. So please help a man out and subscribe or comment or like. Until next time, ta-ta for now.